Up next, every game presents another chance to improve and refine their brand of basketball. They want to win each half, each quarter, each minute, each possession. Tip-off coming right up. And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And as always, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge joining us from the sidelines. On Friday, then on Sunday. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got James, and it's Norris in at the power forward. How important, Greg, is it to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture. Here we go.
Here's Wainwright.
Get outside! I see him!
Lets it go with a three. It's good from long range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. The triple.
Pass to Ramos. Back to James. No good on that one.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Norris. Launches a three. They grab their own miss. Here's Wainwright. Here's Daly. It's hauled in by Norris. And that's going to be out of bounds. They'll keep possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
From deep, James, good on the triple.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Motley. Here's Wainwright. 6 to shoot. The three ball. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Norris, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
And good that time. He has 5.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And they're on the break. Here's Daly, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Attention fans, now on the court is your high squad. Get loud, I don't hear it. Which Travis section wants a t-shirt?
And And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line.
You're not going to find many teams that were as polished from the free throw line as these two clubs a season ago.
Gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. James looking around. Here's Cohen. Good, and the assist goes to James.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Wainwright to the left side wing. 5 to shoot. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
First personal
Yeah, that's the
foul.
third bucket in a row from the
Team foul.
paint. This defense needs to
At the
clog
line
those
for the
lanes
other team.
in the middle.
Number 14 at the line for one.
Gone 2 of 6 from the field. Ramos the pass to James. The 3. Ramos can't hit. Gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Pass to Motley to the wing right side. Here's Wainwright. Six on the shot clock. They set the pick. Jacks up a 3. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Being well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. And it's James missing. Gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Wainwright's shot is good. Wainwright's got 5 points so far.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Here's Norris. Still scoreless. Bangs home the trifecta.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Pass to Wainwright. Here's Daly. Here's Motley. Rebound by Ramos.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim. Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Remaining in the first.
Here's Motley. Here's the lob to the hoop. 3 on 3. Here's Norris. Here's Cohen. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. 5 points in the game.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Pass to Motley. Here's the 3. That one misses. James with a deep 3. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. James has got his second basket of the game. 1:05 left here in the first quarter. And that's a foul called on Bottoms. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Caboclo, he's checked in for Bottoms. 1:05 left in the first quarter.
Away team foul. Motley.
So both teams changing it up here.
First team foul.
.56 seconds left in the first. Shot on the wing, and it's Wainwright with the rebound.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Drives to the hoop, to the paint, deflects the pass, and stolen by James. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Shot game clock separated by 5. Here's Walter from beyond the arc and then some. Gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. Outside, James. Fires from deep. That one doesn't drop. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Leading by 4. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
Floats it up for James. And there's the turnover. It's going out of bounds.
And taking a look at some of the stats here for Bottoms, how he did last season. Last year averaged 7 points a game, 4 assists and 3 rebounds. And to have a player who can fill it up like him coming in off the bench, what an asset.
He's crucial to the success of their second unit because he can keep that offense rolling.
Bottoms is out there with Walter. Then it's Smith. And it's Caboclo in at the center. Here's Wainwright. No good on the triple. Being around 40% from the floor here. James with a deep 3. Rebound by Smith. Well, 50% from the floor. So, Richard, when you look at Max Strus, what does he provide for this team?
For one, he's battle-tested, Kevin. He's a fearless shooter, and he's a guy that can get on a roll and hit clutch shots.
There's Rosario, and off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. With some arc, and he sinks the layup.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
James with a deep 3. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Coming onto the floor for the away team, number 30, Luis Benoit.
Gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Here's Caboclo. Scoreless thus far. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And what a move, guys. I mean, he's absolutely embarrassing him out there right now.
Ooh, you can break all the ankles you want. You still got to knock down the shot, and he nails it.
Substitution on the court.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Shot clock at 5. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Wainwright with the rebound.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Benoit. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Gone 0 of 4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Floats it up for James. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5.
Come to me.
Well, we've seen this a few times, Richard. Players getting booed at home. And that's got to be painful for a player.
You get taken back a little bit. For some players, it's deserved, but it's always a surprise. But you have to be self-aware. Did you deserve to get booed? In most cases, it's true.
Fires for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA chose to extinguish G League Ignite. G League President Sharif Abdul-Rahim says with the changing environment across youth and collegiate basketball, now is the right time to take this step. But Kevin, in its short time, the Ignite produced double-digit draftees. So the experiment was a success.
A huge success, DA. Thank you.
Hey, yo, right here.
Fades away. That one good for 2. 10 points for him.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
Home team.
Yeah, and a bit of a revenge game for them as they were swept in the 2-game season series from last year.
For sure, this is a team that feels like they should never be swept in a season series by anyone, but especially when it's one of the heavy hitters from the other conference.
So both teams making some changes here. With a break in the action, we go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
Hey, who got him? What's the swing?
He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Inside. With the floater. The shot missing. Gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. It's hauled in by Norris.
2 minutes remaining.
Gone just 33% for the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Pass to Ramos. Here's Norris. Just 5 on the clock. And he makes good on the layup.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Switch.
Here's Daly. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. 7 points in the game.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Wide open. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
From deep three-point land. Rebound by Ramos. Gone, 5 of 11 for the field since the beginning of the second quarter. 44 seconds left to play here in the half. To the inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
And
First
you know what?
team
You
foul.
allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Number 31. 2 shots. Away team.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Get this board, fellas. Get this board. Bring back my feet.
And he makes the first.
You got it out. Put your pitch down there. I got shooter.
And so he hits both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
27 seconds left to play in the first half. Buries the long-range jumper.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Driving in. Here's Cohen. Traps in the tray. 10 points for him. We've got 13 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Wainwright. No good with the layup. And they're pushing it up with 1 on the clock. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Up by 4. Step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
You take a look at the visitors. Like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hopeful time of year for everybody. And now let's talk about that first half. What a battle it's been for the visiting team.
This is why so many teams are trying to play with pace. The defense just couldn't match up with them in the space. It's much harder to score in the half court.
Helps when you have the athletes they do as well. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Shooting 43% from the field. They've got James, and it's Norris in at the 4. Stolen. Out left to the wing. Here's Wainwright. No good on the 3. Wainwright's gotten only 2 of his 8 attempts to fall from the floor. Down low, here's James, and the dunk by James.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Turned
Away team
over.
ball.
And let's check out stats for James, how he performed last season. Averaged about 11 points a game, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And he continues to hone his game. I think the potential is there.
Oh, you can see the potential, but it's raw. He needs to keep refining that skill set.
Here's Wainwright. 7 points in the game. Benoit. He cleansed that one off the back iron, and down it falls. 8 points for him.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
It's rebounded by Motley.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Norris. Crosses over. He takes it up and lays it in. Norris has got 5.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Here's Daly. That 3 off the mark.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Here's Ramos. Kicks it out to James. Drills it from outside. James has got 5 points now this quarter.
Can't ask for a cleaner look than that, and he'll make you pay.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Benoit. Here's Wainwright. And it's off from 3-point range. Puts up a deep 3. He can't get that one. Getting blank from 3-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Plays it up and banks it in.
Benoit.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field.
Fans on the court, your home squad. Fans, the loudest section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. Let's keep it going for your dancers.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Pass to Ramos. For the tie, it's rebounded by Motley. Motley's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Inside, Daly. Count it. 9 points in the game so far. Gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Here's Norris. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Cardona, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul. First
Trip
team
to the
foul.
free throw line for him in this one.
At the line
It
for
was
2.
a little bit of a battle for him all season long. Last year, only shooting about 71%.
That free throw missing. He's off on the second. Gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. And it's Wainwright missing.
He knocked down a 3 in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
Pass to James. Here's Cardona. It's rebounded by Motley. Motley's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Walter. And the 3 ball is good. Walter's got 6.
Drew the defense and made the proper read, hitting his teammates on the perimeter.
Gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Here's Cohen. And it falls over the rim and in. He's got 12. The visitors with the ball. They've led by as many as 11 points. When this game is done, they'll be off to Miami to take on the Heat. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Wainwright passes to Motley. Here's Wainwright. 5 on the clock. Fires from the wing. Rebound by Ramos. Ramos has got 6 rebounds in the game. James with a deep 3. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway.
2 minutes
Out to the wing. Here's
2
Daly. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. 1:53 left in the third. Now here's James. Not a lot of room. Puts up a deep 3. No good.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Here's Motley. He has yet to score. Here's Walter. Top of the key jumper, no good. Gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. 1:09 left here in the third quarter.
Walter. First personal foul, second team foul. Substitution on the court.
To the middle. Walter pulls it in. Gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Walter's got 8 points.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Into the lane. Doesn't get the finger roll.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. .31% here in the third. Offensively, they are looking bleak. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. There's Rosario on the money from 12 feet away. There's 18 seconds left in the third. Over to the wing. To the paint. Pass to Wainwright. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Leading by 10. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you By State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
It's the fourth quarter.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Here's Caboclo. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Now here's James. Sinks the three-pointer.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Pass to Walter. Clock at 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul, first team foul. Shooting for the away team. Walter at the line for 2.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys, well, during the break, I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort, and we'll see how it works out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. So he gets them both. And the home team has possession. They trail by 11. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Here's James. And Caboclo pulls it down.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
The tray hits it from 3-point range.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Here's Walter. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. And he banks in the layup. Walter's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. A nice shot by Caboclo.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And it's James missing. Gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. He misses it. He's 4 for 7 from the floor. With the teardrop. Rebounded by Caboclo. Gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. That one from long range. Gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. James with a deep 3. Another miss by James.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
A quick shot there, and it's off target. About 43% here in the fourth quarter. Here's Rosario, and the layup's good off the glass.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Pass to Caboclo. From the arc. With that miss, he is now 4 for 7 from the field. On the wing, James. Beyond the arc. Alter pulls it in.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
The three. That shot, no good. Doing it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. Here's Caboclo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul. Second team
We've heard
foul.
some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
He's perfect from the line this time. Shooting around 40% from the floor here. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
All right, let's hear it for all the dancers.
Substitution for the away team. Number 30, Luis Benoit.
Takes a step back. Pass to Norris. Back to James. Lets it go from the wing. Count that one. James has got 10 points here in the second half. Gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And it's Wainwright missing.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
Here's James. It's rebounded by Motley. Motley's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Trains the three-pointer.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when big players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's gonna put his foot on the pedal.
Here's Ramos. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Ramos has got himself on the board with 3 there. Gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. They set the pick. 5 to shoot. Benoit. No, it doesn't go. His 4th miss in 8 attempts. 1:22 left in the fourth quarter. Right at the free throw line. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. James has got 7 now in this quarter.
Oh, just a beautiful textbook bounce pass. You love to see it.
To the inside. It's stolen. Pass to Norris, and that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
59 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. James, no good. Gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful through.
Oh, my goodness.
Man.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Oh, road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Now here's James. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And he's going up for the alley-oop. 32 seconds left in the fourth. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Pass to Smith. Here's Donaldson. James covering. Here's Donaldson. Smith outside. No good from outside. Takes the three. No good. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony and our reporter David Aldridge and the entire 2K Sports crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long. And as we part ways, we present our player of the game.